What's good, chat? My name is Fendler, and this is a Marvel Rivals character showcase in 5 minutes or less. I hope you enjoy. Next up, in our Marvel Rivals character showcase is none other than Tony Stark, the Invincible Iron Man. I didn't quite see as much of Iron Man out there in the Marvel Rivals Alpha as I thought that I would. They did indeed give him free flight, which makes him appealing right off the rip, pretty good traversal, but he's a hair slower than you think he might be. I think that's a good balancing factor for also giving him free flight, but your duelist DPS class character Iron Man, he's armed with superior intellect in a nanotech battlesuit of his own design. Tony Stark stands alongside gods as the invincible Iron Man. His state-of-the-art armor turns any battlefield into his personal playground, allowing him to steal the spotlight he so desperately desires. That's Tony Stark for you. When we click over here to his lore, stuff you've heard before. Wounded by a weapon of his own design, billionaire inventor Tony Stark created a custom-made suit of armor to keep himself alive. Though his wounds have healed, his upgraded armor now saves the lives of countless others when Tony dons it to become the world's greatest fighting machine, the invincible Iron Man. When the legions of the night descended upon New York City, Iron Man and his fellow Avengers turned their tower into a stronghold. From there, Tony leads the effort to unravel the mysteries of Ornovium and to reverse the time stream entanglement. His cosmetics, I think he's got a pretty cool alternate here, although can we just for but a moment, that original Rivals artwork, oh my goodness gracious, looks so good. His alternate here was the 1872 Steam Power Iron Man. I saw a bunch of this. I mean, for as many Iron Man I saw, everyone seemed to like the Steam Power variant here out of the 1872 Volume 1, Number 3 in September of 2015 comic. Once we click over here to his abilities, he's got some good ones. It's just not completely OP like I would call someone like Scarlet Witch or Hela in the DPS class. His default is his Repulsor Blast, relatively standard there. You get a little bit of splash damage as well. His secondary is his Unibeam. Absolves you from aiming just a little bit, although as you can see here, one full Unibeam blast is not indeed enough to get a 300 HP Punisher up off the board. I could stand to see that with a little more damage for certain. His traversal ability is Hyper Velocity. This is a little more the speed you would kind of expect from Iron Man, but this is not indeed how he's moving around the arena by default. During Hyper Velocity or his Armor Overdrive, will spawn a couple different nanotech type of boosters behind him, ups damage a bit, and while he's in either of these states, the Hyper Velocity boost or his Armor Overdrive, he can pop micro missile barrages. Again, when either of those states are active, Hyper Velocity or Armor Overdrive, he can launch missiles. Pretty cool. Haven't seen that used all too convincingly just yet, I gotta be honest. He's got a team-up that I probably saw the least out of all the team-ups. You saw Groot and Rocket all the time. This one takes 3 characters. It takes Hulk, Iron Man, and Doctor Strange. The explanation there, fairly convoluted, but it's essentially just a damage boost here for Iron Man. And of course, his ultimate. Here it is. The Invincible Pulse Cannon. Fire a devastating pulse cannon in the targeted direction, delivering catastrophic damage to the targeted area upon impact. We've seen DPS ults kind of like this before. Scarlet Witch, I think of Namor, an area of effect type of grenade nuke. Iron Man certainly going to be viable. His ability to free fly gives him an opportunity to put himself in spots on the arena that everyone just can't get to, but a little slower than you think Iron Man might be. Super viable. Looking forward to seeing what the comp players will cook up with him as we get closer to the beta and ultimately the release. Your Invincible Iron Man. And there was your Marvel Rivals character showcase in 5 minutes or less. If you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I've been Fend. You've been great. I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.